What screams I'm upper class? Yes. I worked for a lacrosse club one summer and I was chatting with some of the parents saying that they were summering across Europe for the rest of the summer, like 3+ weeks, after the lax season ended, and they asked what I was doing and I was like, I only will have one job to go to, so that will be nice. Having a favorite restaurant in multiple countries. I started working for a very low-key millionaire a few years ago, and that was the biggest clue that we had very different lifestyles. When he started talking about spending a long weekend in France just to eat at a particular restaurant, we're in the Midwest US, my mind got blown a little bit. Not having any clue what normal things cost or how much money normal people make. How much do we owe the babysitter for 8 hours of babysitting? I don't know, $400 seems reasonable. How much does a bag of apples cost? Oh, probably about $20. They'll know what Google's stock price opened at today, but they'll have no clue how much the average coffee barista makes or what a jug of milk costs at the grocery store. Went on vacation with a rich friend at his summer house. Went to a mall for the first time ever. My dad gave me $20 to spend on stuff. I spent $5 of it on snacks and saved the rest. I thought I was treating myself big time. My friend sees a board game he wants. Buys it. Sees 2 video games he wants. Buys them. Then all of a sudden he sees a really awesome looking miniature. Buys it. Then when we are supposed to head home, he doesn't feel like taking the bus. Calls a cab. In total he spent around $150 just casually. As a middle schooler. He then proceeds to ask me why I spent so little. I face-bombed. In college I invited this girl I was kind of friends with to a party, and she replied, "Oh, I'd love to, but I'm going to Tuesday House this weekend." I asked, "What's Tuesday House?" thinking it must be some tourist attraction somewhere, and she said, "My family's house." I kind of giggled and said, "First of all, your family names their houses, okay? And secondly, what kind of name is Tuesday House?" And she explained that her grandparents named all their homes after days of the week, since they owned 7. So, yeah, naming your house screams I'm rich. Which is exactly why I have named every home I've owned. Why let them have all the fun? I know many wealthy people who don't flaunt their wealth. I'm in Texas, so most of these people made their money in the dirty oil field. They wear jeans and work clothes appropriate for the oil field. Their pickup trucks may be very nice, but they're always muddy and dirty due to oil field work. None of them brag about their wealth and are hard-working people. You'd never know that they were rich until they donate a $15,000 piano to the church. I don't get why it's so hard for families to buy their kids organic food, like stop feeding them this crap. We're just well off. My parents are not rich. The other families in China had mansions. He said while driving his new birthday present to his parents' second house. You just need to buy better things for yourself, not gonna be happy with crappy quality products. Oh, I'd never shopped for food at Dollar Tree. Kids playing with iPads rather than toys. Nah, I don't want MCDS, let's eat at this new vegan spot that opened up on Wilshire, with no items under $20. Sincerely believing, and openly stating, that you got no help at all to get where you are financially. Many upper-class folks are used to taking all sorts of things for granted, to the point where they simply haven't been forced to acknowledge all the people and institutions they've relied upon. My dad is one of these people. His parents had legal trouble disappear when it came knocking after a wreck that killed a woman's unborn child. He has political connections that stem in part from his dad's own local connections and his mom's extended family's national connections. To his credit, he is kinda self-made in that he has won and lost multi-million-dollar fortunes at least 3 times, including once due to asset seizure following a felony arrest. What felony? I don't know. There are 3 stories. One is that the judge just set free kid on his 30 domestic assault charge. One is that he threatened to shoot his GF's house up with automatic weapons. One is that he committed tax evasion. His 2 top fears are getting nailed for tax evasion and getting arrested for something he sees in online porn, which is why he keeps a massive porn collection. God, I wish I didn't know that.